In this video, we're going over how to find cash buyers and how to get top dollar for your wholesale deals. Let's get right into it. So if you're wholesaling real estate, you have the constant issue that so many of us do. It's how do you find that next buyer? How do you make sure you're getting the most you can for each deal? How do you build relationships, especially if you're in a new market? It's one of the most common questions I get asked in my DMs, on comments to our videos, across the board. It's a harder question, right? Now you know how to find a deal, crushing it, but you don't know how to sell it. Not only sell it, make sure you're not getting taken advantage of. The number one thing you have to remember, finding buyers and working with buyers in real estate is a personalization and exclusivity game. Well, it means you have to keep things personalized and you have to keep things exclusive if you want to maximize what you are making when it comes to off-market deals. I am not a proponent of mass blasting deals via text message and emails to buyers because you kill a lot of the legit buyers. When the market's really, really hot, you have a lot of newbies in the market, they'll buy from those. But a lot of the more experienced investors, when the market's colder, they don't want to be getting these email and text blasts. They want to be working with you on a relationship-based business. So if you want to build a business that lasts forever, my recommendation is build it on a foundation that'll scale, which is a relationship-based business. So how are we going to do this? Well, number one, we are going to use grunt labor ways to find buyers. So that's Propstream.com buyers list and calling them yourself. That's Facebook groups. You can usually find a local real estate investor Facebook group in whatever market you live in and start networking there. And then you can usually also use services like Cash Buyers Plus. You can buy a list there of agents that represent cash buyers. You can also use services, for example, like Buyer Sonar from Audantic. Now, if you want to go more premium, you can use a software like InvestorLift to get access to buyer data. The reality is there's no like magic bullet, but you have to start with data. So now you have your place where you can access buyer information. InvestorLift, Propstream, Facebook, and the others, right? So now once you have that data, you have to do what I call vetting buyers. So that I would call those raw buyers. Now we have to vet buyers. How do we vet buyers? Well, we need to know two things: what they buy, where they buy. That's all you need to know to vet a buyer. We're going to send out emails and texts, not with deals, but asking them what their criteria are so we can vet them. And you can categorize these inside of Google Sheets with simple drop downs or anything else. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. If you want my free course where I teach you how to do this, you can access that down below this video. But let's get back into it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to start sending out deals to them. And as you send out more deals, the ones that you like working with the most, they're going to become what's called your VIP list. And in my experience, you only need 5 to 10, 15 at most VIP buyers per $500 to $1 million per year you want to do in revenue and wholesaling. And so far, the funnel we built is get the data, Facebook groups, investor lists, Propstream, Cash Buyers Plus, get phone numbers on that data, easybuttonskiptrace.com, cold call text message those buyers, okay, asking where they buy and what they buy. And then once you start working with them and sending them deals, choose the 5, 10, 15 you trust them with or the best to work with. That's your VIP list. Then take it one step further. Once you've done more than 5 deals, you're going to start keeping track of when you've done more than one deal with. That's going to be your VIP Plus list. Those are going to be the people that really lead me into the point of this video, which is called pre-selling deals, which most people don't do. One of the main reasons wholesalers lose out on deals is because they're not confident. So they have to put in contingencies. They don't put earnest money in right away. And the best way to negotiate deals against other wholesalers is by going to a seller and saying, hey, Mr. Seller, I'm sure you've been screwed over by so many different wholesalers who have promised you the world only to try to price reduce you at the last moment. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to come out, walk your property one time. Then I'm going to give you a firm number. I'm going to release 3% earnest money to you right away. And I'm not going to have any contingencies. How does that sound? And the only way you can do that is by having VIP Plus buyers that you've built through that funnel that you really, really trust. You can send out to properties before it's under contract to give you a firm number. Once you have that firm number, that's the number you negotiate under for your assignment fee. And that way you're giving sellers a firm number. You want to be using a format like this to pre-sell deals to make sure you can beat out your competition. So use the funnel to build your buyers list and your buyer pool and to build relationships, but then leverage your VIP Plus buyers to pre-sell harder deals and pre-sell deals where you're in competition with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other wholesalers. I promise you, it'll change your business forever. So for more videos like this that I drop every single week, make sure you subscribe here to my YouTube. I bring as much value as I possibly can on off-market real estate, finding deals, global talent, building call centers, and everything else I talk about on this page. So until next time, I will see you on the next YouTube video.